Should we do an intro? Do you want to do an intro?
Let's all say hello, hello, hello.
Let's all say hello, hello. Ian, do you
3, 2, 1.
Hello,
hello, hello, hello.
I didn't know the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
didn't
went
either.
weird. I went hello, 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 and then you went like hello, hello, hello.
Have you never actually listened to a Joel DePaul?
I've listened to one, but I didn't listen to the beginning.
Which one did you listen to?
I listened to the Decatur one.
Okay. A lot of people listen to that.
Yeah, fake fans listen to the Decatur one.
Fake fans listen to
people
the
who listen to the Decatur
special.
ones are like the people who
Do you
like...
listen to Pineapple on Pizza?
I was going to.
I play trendy music. Trendy indie music.
What was the last artist you played?
Of Montreal.
I'm gonna set a timer just to make sure we don't like lose ourselves.
They're funky indie alternative. They're really like disco-y kind of.
People who listen to the Decatur one are like the people who only started liking the Golden State Warriors when Stephen Curry became super famous.
Sorry, I don't
even know anything about basketball, but that felt like an apt analogy.
I don't know anything about sports ball, so you're gonna have to put that in layman's terms.
I have a 72-year-old best friend.
Really?
He's an old Jewish man.
Oh my god, Mitch.
From Cleveland.
Wait, how do you know your old Jewish friend?
He was my theater director,
Oh.
and then he left, and then he's like, call me Marty. And I was like, ooh.
Oh, wow.
But he's kind of dropped me as a mentor, as a mentee.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Why?
He said that I need to, like, grow up. Like, basically said I need to grow up. And I was like, okay, cool.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was all in email.
What?
I felt like I was being broken up with.
What
was
did he
terrible.
say? Oh my god, this is like high drama.
And he basically was like, wait, I think I started. He was basically saying that, like, if I depend on him more, I'm never gonna grow up, and I need to, like, have a collegiate mentor, and that.
Oh my god.
And I was like, thanks, Marty, you're a gem.
Wait, this guy's your best friend?
He's my mentor. He was my ex-mentor.
Ex-mentor.
What did he mentor? Oh, theater?
He helped me publish a play.
Oh my god. Wait, you published a play?
What?
Things you didn't know about Alexia, the podcast.
Fun facts. Where'd you publish? Like a magazine, journal?
With a play publishing company in London and South Africa.
That's crazy.
Wait. You actually had a play like put on in London?
No, it hasn't been produced yet. It's just been published.
Okay.
So people can buy it, but it hasn't been produced. It's not that good.
Still.
That's pretty crazy.
Martin R. Collin.
Martin R. Collin. I think Martin R. Collin and Mitch Lehman should meet up.
They should start a band.
Their first names both start with M and they end in N.
Yeah. That's very astute. Very astute observation.
But we'll... never mind.
Yeah. What music would they play?
Mitch Lehman definitely is like an all gospel.
All gospel?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe folk.
He likes folk.
I don't know if he
Mitch
likes
Lehman?
folk. He could play folk.
This is me fucking up the slate on a thesis. Boop. Oh, can I not cuss?
Well,
No,
this
you can
isn't
cuss.
this isn't a college run thing, so you couldn't. You couldn't?
You were about to cuss yourself.
You could if you wanted to.
Oh, I accidentally cussed once on the radio, and I was like,
I did
and then,
too.
And then I was like, fuck. And I was like, fuck. And then I was like, oh, fuck. And then I was like, fuck.
Did you just yell fuck a million
I cussed like 3 times, and it was terrible. My parents were like, what's wrong with you? Because my parents are the only ones that listen.
One time
My
we had
parents
one
listen.
listener. Yeah, we had my parents.
Yeah, don't worry.
Although it doesn't really matter. I could still like get a Supreme Court position with that podcast out there.
Supreme Court position. Okay.
Do you want to be a Supreme Court?
I'm making
That was
a timely Kavanaugh reference.
That was a little political commentary you snuck in there.
Wit.
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 You should.
You know the improv group that I was with in high school was called WIT.
Oh
Just
yeah.
Wit?
Windward Improv Troupe.
Oh.
Because I went to Windward High School.
Do you guys want to know what dog is in sign language? No, that's terrible.
Okay. Listeners.
Yes.
Okay.
What? That's really?
Yeah. And this is how are you?
I didn't know that
No.
sign language could be like audible.
This is really stimulating for
Honestly.
audio-only listeners.
Yeah. Let's now talk about some art. So we're looking at a piece of art here.
What art?
This is a funny joke because this is an audible thing. There's no visual.
Oh.
That's why this is comedy, guys.
Where in Grant's room, there is a picture of his own poster on the wall.
Yeah, he's got a lot of his own merchandise
There's a silhouette of my head.
and several books he's never read.
Well,
Oof.
I'm working on it. I'm currently about to restart Moby Dick because it got 70 pages in.
We all restart Moby Dick.
We all restart Moby Dick?
I used to listen to Moby Dick to help with insomnia.
Okay, well.
I hate Moby Dick. I think Herman Melville is a terrible writer.
Oh
Really?
my god. Wait, okay, discuss this. Because I haven't read past the first, 20 pages.
I just think he's really convoluted and, likes to toot his own horn about...
You don't like whaling lore?
I love whaling lore.
Okay.
That's why I thought I was going to be into it. and I wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just don't like the way he writes.
as someone who also likes whales, that's disheartening to hear.
I love whales. Like I want to try. I want to like be on a boat for like 2 months and just follow whales around.
That would be fun. I
Maybe,
want to see a
seek
narwhal
revenge?
like
Wanna
in
seek
life
revenge?
before I die.
Narwhals. I saw a humpback whale in the spring. That was pretty magical.
I saw a humpback whale one time.
That was in Iceland.
That's awesome.
When'd you go to Iceland?
In the spring. I said that.
Okay, sorry. I'm a poor listener.
I was in Florida and we took like a boat trip and
Oh, that's
dolphins
cool.
rode our wake for like 5 minutes.
That's
It was really
cool.
cool.
Rode your wake?
They just go in the back like they like it, the like wake of the
They
boat.
like riding the wake?
So they dive up and down.
That's cute.
Wow.
They're,
One time
oh my god, I want to pet a dolphin so
I
badly.
went to Hershey Park once and I protested their dolphin show and they kicked me out.
Wait, what was the
Ooh.
Hershey Park dolphin? What was wrong with it?
I don't think dolphins should be in captivity.
Well, no, they shouldn't, but
And I protested that they should be free. And
Well,
they
yeah.
kicked me out.
dolphins
Huh.
should be free.
Have you
All
seen
the-
The Cove?
No,
That documentary?
It's a great documentary.
I've seen Blackfish.
Well, Blackfish
I was
is
about to
amazing.
say, Blackfish is the most popular one.
Blackfish is amazing. There's also one. Have you seen? There's one like about Keiko the whale. That was the whale. That was the orca in Free Willy, and then they actually tried to save him, but he couldn't. He couldn't. It's like orcas are really social creatures.
Yeah.
So none of like the pods would accept him in the wild because he was so like
He was already
oriented.
like isolated.
He was humanized, and then
He's
he,
like a homeschool kid who
Yeah, and then-
goes to
Interesting.
school.
and then
for
he
the
died
first time.
alone
That's so
in
sad.
Greenland.
Orcas are,
They're so cool. I fucking love them.
yeah. I mean, like, they're literally an apex predator.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's actually amazing.
But
and
then-
they come up with new ways to hunt, like,
But then
on the
they
fly.
like communicate through emotions. They can like feel each other's emotions. Like it's fucking crazy.
They're super smart, too.
Yeah.
Like, they, like, know that, like, humans... There's, like, a collective knowledge about humans between them. That's why they never attack
And they
humans in
have-
the wild.
And they have like different dialects. Like they record it in different areas. Like different pods can like communicate. They like say like I'm from one pod and I speak this language of orca, and you're from another pod. We can't communicate, and that's why it's like really weird in SeaWorld because they get orcas from different pods that can't communicate with each other.
That sounds more like just like completely different languages than different dialects.
Well, it's like different dialect of orca.
Okay.
Can I plug Blue Planet 2 on Netflix real
Ooh.
quick?
Yeah, go
so
for it.
good.
It's so good. And there's an orca...
Sponsored by Netflix.
There's an orca sequence in the first episode where orcas come upon a school of fish and they literally smack the water with their tails
That's so cool.
because the fish get all dizzy, so they fall back, and then the orcas just they pick them out.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen the video? It's like a found footage of these orcas swimming under. It's in Blackfish.
Maybe then.
Of swimming. They're swimming under like a plate of ice with like a seal on it, and they just like swim under it and make these waves.
Yeah,
And
they
then
knock
and then
the seal off.
And then the seal like the waves knock the seal off, and then they all share their meals.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very.
There's a
very
million.
Sweet.
There's a video I saw on the internet. This is gonna be the orca whale.
Yeah.
The whole jolt of orca.
Yeah, a jolt of orca.
There's a video I saw on the internet where a orca whale uses like a fish, and it takes the fish and puts it up on the shore.
Yeah,
for a
as
seagull
bait.
to get it,
As
and then
bait.
it eats
Oh,
the
it's
seagull.
so cool!
That's pretty clever.
They're so cool.
They're amazing.
Wow.
Ugh, and
I want to
they're-
ride one into
Do
battle.
you know they
Yeah,
get
yeah.
sunburn because
They get sunburned
because
of the
they're
white little
no
part, the
because
little white
the
parts?
because black attracts sunlight, and so like if they stay on the surface for too long, they get sunburn. So like, but they go deep into the ocean to avoid the sun, but they can't do that in SeaWorld
need to-
because it's
oh.
too shallow, and they get sunburn.
Wait, so they're literally cooking in SeaWorld. They cook
Why?
the orcas.
Why is SeaWorld still like open?
I went
have
to like
no
a
idea.
SeaWorld camp. Like I feel like I was part of the problem.
You're an accomplice.
I was a little kid, so I didn't know. But like,
Oh.
and this was pre-Blackfish. This was like 2008.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's just been so much like bad PR for
There's-
SeaWorld.
Yeah,
I'm like, how
I mean,
you guys?
especially like after that girl died, like
a girl died at
Yeah.
SeaWorld.
that's the whole point of Blackfish.
Oh, that's right. It ate the girl, and then everybody got mad about the orcas.
No, but Tillicum,
then-
the whale in Blackfish, A, he died a couple years ago. B, he's eaten like 3 people. The girl that died was just like there was like a guy that snuck into SeaWorld. It's in Blackfish, and the whale ate him like he ate his genitals.
What?
Oh,
That's like the only part he ate.
oh my God.
But he
But,
ate
like,
the other girl.
But orcas never attack humans in the wild.
yeah,
Like it's only
So
in
cap-
captivity.
the
The only
captivity-
time a human has been injured by an orca was an accident. He was fishing, this dude. He was like underwater and he had like a bag of fish, and the orca went for the bag of fish and like dragged him underwater. But like he got free, and when he got free, the orca stopped
So
attacking.
the captivity just makes them more aggressive.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't you be aggressive?
Well, if I was in prison,
Yeah.
yeah, that's very true.
you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they also like separate mothers and their young, and like mothers and their calves always stay together, like, throughout their lives. It's so sad. It really is.
Just baffling.
They have so many like animals there. Like they should just let them all go.
Like that's. I
Yeah.
also feel the same way about like aquariums, but like some aquariums are like actually like they rehabilitate animals.
Yeah, like I have to like reconcile like aquariums were like a formative part of my childhood and like
same.
part of the reason I like the
Baltimore
ocean, but
Aquarium,
also
I have to say, being like 30 minutes from the National Aquarium,
Oh,
I must
shit.
add, the Baltimore
National
Aquarium is the fucking coolest place in the world.
I thought the Atlanta one is the best one because they have whale sharks there.
No.
The one at Legoland's pretty great.
There's a
Fuck
Legoland
you.
aquarium, dude. Have you been? The Santa Monica Pier Aquarium is like the saddest thing ever. It's like one tank.
The DC. We went.
You go under and it's literally like a bunch of starfish in a box. And that's it. It's like one room.
Starfish. I went to Atlantis in the Bahamas.
Oh,
once.
I would love to go.
It's
Oh
terrible.
my god.
It's so,
Is it?
It's so capitalistic and it's so like Disney Worldy that it's
Oh.
like it's all fake. Like they in the water in the beach
Yeah.
there they put like buried treasure. So like when you're
Oh.
snorkeling you like see buried treasure.
That's so
I
corny.
mean, like plastic gold coins. or
Yeah,
something.
like
they stick
literally-
plastic in the water?
plastic
But
gold
and then
coins.
you know like
Jesus
the famous
Christ.
water ride. We were talking about this. We were talking about the ride, and it goes like under. It goes through
Yes,
an aquarium.
and you
of
see
sharks.
the manta rays, right?
No, it goes through a shark aquarium.
Oh my
But the
God.
thing is, like when I did it, there was no water in like the basin, so I had to like scoop myself
Oh.
forward.
Wait.
And then, like,
So you were like stuck.
I was stuck underneath, like in this weird tank, and then like the glass was fogging up, so I couldn't see the sharks.
Oh.
And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I just had to like scoop myself to
horrifying.
freedom.
That's so scary.
Horrifying.
Sharks are also misunderstood though.
They are misunderstood.
But also I wouldn't want to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that's even scarier than being underwater with them is like being trapped and like able to move very slowly like in glass.
Right.
Although that's how they feel all the time. Maybe like somebody took out the water to like protest like this is what it's like to be a shark in an aquarium.
You guys see the Meg?
Yeah,
No.
I did see the Meg.
Well, how was the Meg?
It was. I mean, like, I didn't like it.
Okay.
I've seen
But-
Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
Oh, I have. No,
It's so
no,
good.
I've seen two-headed shark versus like giant.
Two-headed
squid.
shark attack.
Yeah,
Two-headed shark attack.
so-
I've never seen it, but Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus has like a scene.
That's so fun.
They have a scene in which the characters are like, "Oh, we have to like prep a new serum to fight the shark," and it's literally a montage of like people in lab coats like pouring different colored liquids into beakers, and like we're supposed to believe that real science is going on.
That I mean, you're telling me that's not real science?
Yeah, I
See-
mean, listen.
I think I would have liked the Meg if it was more outlandish.
It was too mundane.
Well, like, yes.
Okay.
It should have gone full deep blue sea, right?
No, it should have gotten full Sharknado.
Full Sharknado.
The reason Sharknado succeeded is
Yeah.
because it's so ridiculous that you just gotta be like, this is bad. It's so bad, it's good.
Everybody
Okay.
watched Sharknado. Like it was like a national.
It has
moment.
like
Yeah.
5 sequels.
I've seen it.
I've seen all sequels.
You've seen all of them?
Yeah, the 4th one is this. It's like Sharknado. May the 4th be with you. It's fucking
Yeah, it's like a
amazing.
Star
It's in
Wars
space.
Sharknado.
It's in space. The
Yeah,
sharks go to space.
no, it's Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens.
The Fourth Awakens.
Yeah.
But like the series ended, right?
I think so.
Maybe.
they made,
I
like,
think it was
one-
the last chapter.
What
or
was the
something.
final Sharknado?
It was only good. Like now there are like famous actors in it, and it's not as
Yeah.
fun. It was only good when like all these awful
That girl from
Tara Reid is in it.
Tara
Yeah.
Reid.
Really?
Yeah, that was supposed to be like her big comeback.
There's like a sequence in which somebody dives through a shark with a chainsaw
oh
and
yeah,
comes out
no,
the
that's
other
classic. That's so
Yeah,
classic.
very good.
Or when they're like, I love how they just like expect it to happen. They're like, okay, there's a storm coming, and there's sharks in the storm, and they're like, okay, that's happening. That's real.
There's a part where they drive up to the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
And there's sharks like in the Hollywood Hills because they fell
Oh no,
out
there's
of
a
the
part where,
sky.
like, there's a part where like the roads are flooded and the sharks swim in the roads.
Yeah.
So like there's no way to get around. I'm
If
like,
there was a real Sharknado, I would find like you know what a blue shark is. Either of you, like the
Yeah.
small one, like the small,
cute
like,
one.
yeah,
The cute
I would
one.
find one and like keep it. Like that would be my opportunity
In
to
the
like have it.
madness and chaos of sharks.
I would like look for a blue shark or like
Falling from
a
the sky.
zebra shark.
oh yeah.
Dude, zebra sharks.
You would
I like whale
grab a
sharks
little
too,
blue
but
shark.
whale
Well,
shark-
I don't think those would fall from the sky. They're pretty heavy.
You don't know the science behind Sharknado?
I don't know.
The physics behind
physics
what can
of
bring a shark into the sky?
I want a zebra shark. I was like
The zebra
obsessed with
shark?
them as a kid. I would
I
try
was
to get
obsessed
into
with
the
it.
touch tank.
I was obsessed with narwhals.
Narwhals.
I am still obsessed with
I love
narwhals.
I have a stuffed animal narwhal. His name is Kenny.
Kenny the narwhal.
Kenny the narwhal. I had a toy narwhal, and I was like, when its horn bent, I was just devastated.
Whoa.
As a little kid, I was like, no!
I have a little pot that's shaped as a narwhal with a plant in it.
It was like the scene from Planet of the Apes where the narwhal's horn gets bent. I'm like, you
You
blew
damn-
it up!
Oh.
You
maniacs!
maniacs! Yeah.
What?
I was
Damn,
thinking,
you've never seen
you
the original
damn-
Planet of the
No,
Apes.
yes, I have. What do you mean? The
Oh, wait.
bents?
Okay, narwhals have the little horn, right? The tooth?
Yes, they do.
And my toy one got like
Bent.
a bent horn.
Okay.
And it was like
that
ruined.
his reaction
It wasn't
was
accurate.
the reaction from
Your reaction
Planet of the Apes.
was that
of Charlton Heston. Yeah, I
realizing-
fell to my knees.
Realizing it was Earth the entire time. Spoilers.
Yes.
For Planet of the Apes.
Great
This is
movie.
my- this
Planet
is
of the
my
Apes
idea.
is amazing.
Have you seen the Tim Burton version?
Oh.
Yeah, where they replaced the Statue of
Oh,
Liberty
no.
with the ape as Abraham Lincoln
No, it's not,
in the
it's not the
statue.
Statue of Liberty. It's the Washington
It
Monument.
was the Washington Monument.
Or the Lincoln
Lincoln
The
Memorial.
Lincoln Memorial, and it's an
Memorial.
ape.
Yeah.
Which
I was
doesn't even
thinking-
make sense.
I was thinking of making like the Planet of the Apes, but with frogs for my frog movie.
Oh, your script.
And the ending of that is just gonna be a frog on the Lincoln Memorial.
Oh my god.
And just be like an homage to the most terrible, the most
worst
blasphemous-
Planet
the
of the Apes.
greatest
The wor-
plot twist in movie history.
Although I gotta be honest, the new ones.
The new ones are good.
We talked about this.
What?
You don't like
They're
them.
so serious.
Really?
Like at a certain point, like you have to remember that like monkeys riding horses is inherently funny.
I kinda like
So
how they-
why are they trying to make
No,
it so
I
serious?
kind of like how they made it serious.
I felt like the first one, the one with like James Franco and the baby
And-
monkey, had like the right mix of like
Mhm.
this is ridiculous and also like this is like a cool
That one-
story.
that
That's
one
my
was definitely-
favorite.
that one
I
was
like that
definitely
one.
the best.
And then after that, like
Was that Rise or Dawn?
that was
Rise.
Rise.
Rise? Okay, so it goes
James
Rise.
Franco, yeah.
Dawn,
James Franco's also genuinely good in that movie.
I don't hate James Franco.
I mean, I think it depends. Like
I like
sometimes
him
wanna-
in like his stoner phase. Like his stoner movies are funny.
like Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
I
Everyone-
like Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express is like Pineapple Express reminds me of like a more goofy Pulp Fiction.
I have to rewatch it.
Just
I-
like
I
not
don't
as
know.
smart as Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
I didn't like it.
What?
thought
I
it was bo-
loved
I
it.
thought it was
Not even
boring.
James Franco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the James Franco.
Pan Shot?
segment. Pan Shot.
I've seen so many westerns and so
Okay.
many like modern westerns
Yeah.
that like I think it's over.
I don't. Yeah, I think
think
most
it's
modern
over?
Hateful Eight.
Oh my god, I did not like the.
Yeah.
I did not like the
loved
Hateful
Hateful
Eight.
I didn't like it either.
Dude.
I didn't think the Hateful Eight was anything like Buster Scruggs.
No, but it's just a western.
Yeah. I mean, some modern westerns are really bad, but like I really enjoyed both. I thought all the segments to varying degrees were really good.
What do you think was the worst? Or the weakest?
The weakest was the James Franco one because it didn't
You didn't like, really?
pan shot. I mean, it was funny, but it was like a 6-minute.
It's like something that you'll see in Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
What was the little? Yeah, what was that?
Actually, that's exactly what happened, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
best, my favorite was definitely I changed it from the Stagecoach. The one where Zoe Kazan and her husband. That one is like, I'm going to remember that for a long
With
time.
President Pierce?
Yeah, that one's really sad.
That was pretty good.
That is clearly the movie that they originally wrote before they decided to make it
To make
a
it an
bunch of-
anthology.
Yeah. That one is
Wait,
clearly
I thought
what
it-
they started with.
I thought it started as a series.
Or a TV show, but that was originally going to be one of the episodes. I'm sure of it. It's the most fully formed of any of them.
I'm trying to see what I've been watching lately.
Checking Netflix?
Yeah.
What have you guys been watching?
I haven't
recently?
watched anything.
Nothing?
The last.
I've been watching. I watched the Mary and the Witch's Flower.
What?
It's kind of like Studio Ghibli, but like
That
not as good.
sounds really familiar.
I also watched this show about like Korean people eating food.
Okay.
Oh, you watched BoJack Horseman?
Of course, I watched.
Which
BoJack.
one are you
All
on?
Of it.
Okay, good.
I'm
Me too.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
Good.
It's an amazing show.
Grant stopped in the middle.
I need to finish.
Have you guys seen Empire Records?
No.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like kind of so it has Liv Tyler and Zoe. No, wait, the girl from Bridget Jones.
Oh.
No, but it's like 90s and
No,
it's like
I'm trying
very
to remember her name. I wasn't
Zoe
like, oh.
Zellweger or something like that.
Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger.
She's in Chicago.
She is in Chicago.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like not very good, but it's like a nice like 90s teen movie. And it's like very easy to watch and it's entertaining and they play good music. It's on Netflix.
Oh, is one of the Cusacks in that?
I don't think so.
Isn't John? Okay, that's something else then.
That's the one with Jack Black.
Never mind.
Oh, wait.
That's the one where he No, that's different.
That's Say Anything.
That's Say Anything. The one with Jack Black is
School of Rock.
No, there's
The Poker
Jack-
King?
no Jack
The
Black
what?
won like
The
a.
Poker King?
He got an Oscar nom.
Bernie.
No.
Bernie's good.
Bernie's-
Bernie with Jack Black is really good.
I've heard good things.
Not a fan?
No, I didn't see it actually.
Oh.
Was it,
Cusack. Oh, he's old now. That's unfortunate.
John Cusack, yeah. He's
High Fidelity. That's what it is.
High
That's right.
Fidelity.
Thank you. There's also music in that one. So.
Yeah, it's at a record stores too.
That's right. The
He's in 16 Candles.
Did you see that hilarious interview with where the girl like thinks John Cusack is Kevin Spacey? He's like, I loved you in American Beauty. It's like at a press junket. It's
That's so
really
awkward.
funny.
That would be me. I like don't know. I only know actors that I like.
Right. Have you guys seen the... No, I just cut you off.
Have you seen the OA?
No, actually.
I loved the OA.
Okay, somebody told me that they like stop a school shooting with interpretive dance,
It's
and that
so-
makes me not want to
no,
watch it
no, it's like-
at all.
It's like supernatural, but but the ending totally twists it, and then like it's just like very good like limited storytelling. Like
okay.
it makes you want to know more.
Okay.
Oh, they sort of like reserve themselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never wanted to watch the OA, but maybe I will.
Interesting.
The main character is also really pretty in like a weird way.
Has anybody seen this sex education program
No, I
that everybody's
haven't.
talking about? No.
Wait, is that I Love the Female Orgasm?
No, it's just
No,
called Sex Education.
It's on Netflix. It's
Oh!
It's a British show.
That's about the ones around here.
Oh, no,
Asa
I don't know what that
Butterfield,
is
right?
either.
I used to have such a crush on Asa Butterfield.
That's Ender, right?
And the boy in the striped pajamas.
Oh, that's right.
And the guy from the Clockman movie.
Oh,
Hugo.
Hugo. I love Hugo.
Hugo's so good.
Oh my god, Hugo's so
Yeah,
good.
that was interesting.
That's like the one movie because Martin Scorsese was like, I have to make a movie for my kids.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely how he.
I remember
That was like his motivation?
Hugo
part
was-
of it. Yeah,
Hugo
I think
was
his
the
kids like the book.
Interesting.
Hugo was the first movie that was like an Oscar movie that I saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you read The Invention of Hugo Cabret?
No.
I read that and I read the other one, Wonderstruck.
Oh. That
And then there was
sounds
a
nice.
movie from that too that was boring.
Well, since you mentioned the Oscars, nominations.
Oh my
came
god.
out.
No, thank
I've
you.
been yelling about this for like 10 days. Like you want me to yell about
Do you know
it
what
more?
Do you know what my favorite movie this year was?
What?
Annihilation.
See, I was so excited
That
for
got
Annihilation.
no nominations.
No
right?
nominations.
I was
Oh,
so
wow.
excited for Annihilation because
You didn't
his
like
last movie, Ex Machina,
Oh, so good.
was
Have you,
amazing.
but the
But-
book and the movie are like really similar because it's like the book is like very apathetic.
I've never read the book.
The book is weird.
But I was kind of
Jeff
disappointed by the movie.
Vandermeer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of disappointed by the movie.
Really? I thought it was like a fun like homage to Alien and to like the 80s sci-fi movement
Yeah, I just
with like a mix of like modern dystopian or like apocalyptic that everyone loves nowadays.
I thought there were
Huh.
parts that were brilliant, like the bear,
The bear
brilliant, actually brilliant. But I just at the end I was Ex Machina, like I couldn't stop thinking
Ex
about it for
Machina
like
was so
3
good.
days after that.
they just like they did so well in that.
And
But I really liked Annihilation. Like I watch horror movies like for fun and it's hard to scare me.
Yeah.
That and Hereditary.
Oh, I loved Hereditary. We can talk about
No
Hereditary. all day.
nominations. Did he get any
No.
nominations?
Nothing.
That was honestly, I think no.
Toni Collette should win the
I'm
Oscar.
changing my story. Hereditary is the best movie of the year.
I agree with that.
I think Annihilation was like a fun movie, but like not the best one. I think like I liked it.
Hereditary is so good.
Hereditary is perfect. It's a perfect horror movie.
Why do you think it wasn't nominated?
Probably. I mean,
The Academy still looks down on horror. That's why.
Yeah.
Get Out. I really thought Get Out was going to change their
Get
view.
Out, but Get Out was like it had like a message underneath, like a political message.
Yeah.
Or like a societal message. Like Hereditary was just a good, scary movie.
Yeah. It was also such a movement, Get Out. Like, it was such a
Yeah.
cultural, like, moment. Like, I was
Yeah.
really happy it got
I
nominated.
figured out the difference between Key and Peele now.
Yeah.
I didn't know the difference.
Yeah.
Hereditary was so good. I was... Toni Collette, like, that's the best performance of the whole year.
She
and
really
she wasn't even
shined.
nominated.
What other movie did I see? Oh, Sorry to Bother You.
I-
Also not nominated.
That was my second favorite movie this
like,
year.
what the fuck? Like, Bohemian Rhapsody gets nominated
Green
for
Book.
for Best Picture. Dream Book is just Driving Miss Daisy. I'm sorry.
It's worse than Driving
It's
Miss
been
Daisy.
done before.
Driving Miss Daisy isn't very good, but
I
and
thought
Green Book
Bohemian
is worse.
Rhapsody was terrible. I did not like it. I thought it was too mushy,
It was-
too feel good.
It was average.
I didn't see it.
And they're
very
doing the
average.
same thing with Elton John.
And Vice.
Oh, okay. Rocket Man looks fun.
All right, buddy.
It looks fun, but it's the same thing as Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's literally the same thing. They named it. It's like the trilogy of mediocre biopics about
But
great
okay.
musicians. Get On Up, Bohemian Rhapsody, and now Rocket Man.
But I feel like- I
let's
feel
name
like-
it after their most popular song. Let's cast an actor to do a great impression of them, and then everything else will just be mediocrity.
But I feel
Ooh,
like Bohemian
that's so true.
but
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody, I think its problem was that it was just like a series of historical events. Rocket Man, I
They're
feel
here to
like...
say a series of unfortunate.
we can talk about it. We can talk about it too because we both
That
love
last season was great,
I
but
didn't see
But
it.
with
It's
Rock,
a good
I
show.
mean, have you guys seen the trailer for Rocket
Yeah, I
Man?
saw the trailer.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. So they're like fusing like fantastical elements into it, which is what I think is vital to doing any sort of biopic about
I
a musician.
bet you,
It's
gonna
bet
be
you
drugs
that's
and
just
There's
the trailer
video?
editing. I bet you that's just the trailer editing. I bet you it will not be as cool as you think it will be.
I'm positive.
All right.
You gotta be.
Can we make a bet on
Can
air
we
right
please
now
make a
that
bet?
Rocket Man will be really mediocre?
What's the bet?
The bet is braggers' rights.
Yeah, I'm not spending money on this because it might be great. But
Okay. Fine. Braggers' rights.
And the winner gets to spit in the other person's face.
that's okay.
Well,
I don't really want to
let's
spit in
not-
Grant's face.
I
No,
don't wanna do
but
that
like-
either.
It's like the ultimate disgrace.
I feel like
Spitting in my face.
no. I feel like this is kind of gross.
That's ew.
Also, I spat in Grant's face earlier. by
Yeah, you
accident.
actually did.
So I
You're a
already
little
won.
too early on that.
Green Book, and then Vice is just horrible, like horrible
Dude,
movie.
I want to see Vice so badly.
and
I
a,
haven't seen it.
And A Star Is Born is the most like middle of the road.
Yeah,
like
see, Star Is Born, like that one song is great.
yeah, it is.
Lady
and
Gaga,
she's really
Lady
good.
Gaga shines. She's a fucking queen.
She should have been nominated. Nothing else should have been.
But
Just her.
I thought so. Like my problem with like suicide is like an answer to the problem.
Yeah.
I thought it was cheap.
It was so random too. It's
Yeah.
like the British guy. Sorry,
he-
spoilers. But the British guy says like 6 mean things to him, and he's like, "Well, better go
And
kill
then-
myself," and then
and
the
then-
movie's over.
Yeah, and then he like, I mean, he kind of foreshadows it because he's like, when I was a kid, like I almost killed myself. But it's like,
Oh yeah.
but it's like that's so random, and it like, and like personally, like, I'm not a big fan of suicide, so it's like, blurg.
Yeah, that was so weird. Like I was like,
The ending really, like her ending song, beautiful. Like the ending of it, like the actual ending where she's like singing to the
Yeah,
audience,
yeah.
like that was beautiful. But like the only reason I watched A Star Is Born is because Lady Gaga is amazing.
she's great in it too.
Yeah,
Like,
she's a great
really good.
actress.
She's really,
This-
really good in
It's
it.
the fourth remake, though,
Mhm.
isn't it?
1, 2, yeah, fourth.
Fourth remake. Interesting.
Like these are 4 movies. The other 4, what were the other 4?
Judy Garland was in one, right?
Judy
Yeah,
Garland?
in the 60s, 50s. I don't know. Roma was amazing.
I haven't seen Roma.
Roma might be actually
Haven't seen it.
Hereditary and Roma are like tied for my favorite movie this
I
year.
haven't seen Roma, but I went to.
I'm,
It's on
I'm
Netflix. So.
very fascinated. I want to see.
You
like,
will not like it. You're gonna finish it and be like, "What was the point? There
I,
was no
I,
plot."
want to see. I want to see what's the big thing because clearly
There's
something.
no big thing. The thing about it is, it's just so like he's not like being show off. Like it's like Gravity. He was kind of like, oh, like look
at my
like,
special
look at how
effects.
masterful I am. There's none of that. It's just quiet, like perfect mastery of how to direct a movie. Like it's so good.
I think I'm excited because like this is gonna be the next wave of like Netflix dominating the Oscars.
I don't know how excited about that I am.
No, but Netflix is like you're able to be more creative.
That's true.
You just throw money at every idea.
That's true.
That's why we got that movie with the girl from Sweet Life on Deck.
There was a what?
The girl where she's fat and then she becomes skinny and then
Dumplin'?
no, the other one where,
that was a book.
where she's fat and then becomes skinny and then it's like really offensive to fat people and there's a gay guy and they're like really offensive to gay people.
Wait, the one about anorexia?
No, not To the Bone.
Yeah, I was about to say To the Bone.
Yeah.
The one where she's like the other beauty pageant one.
Oh my God! Wait,
Unsatiable,
yeah,
Unsatiable.
Yeah, insatiable.
Insatiable. It's like it's terrible. They throw money at everything, including that.
Oh my God, I haven't seen it.
I saw it. Whatever. It was
Yeah.
bad. I saw it and I wasted my time, but I waste my time doing a lot of shit. So.
Yeah, okay. I've definitely wasted my time. I watched the whole first season of 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, I
Oh,
refuse.
That's 13 hours. It is. Oh my God, it's so bad.
I
can't
refuse
even
to
begin.
watch it.
Starting from the beginning, they all look 40.
yeah.
They're all in high
Oh,
school. This is a
yeah,
cosmetic problem.
yeah.
I'm gonna rant about this show for like 5 minutes. They all look 40. It's like you're in high school. You really couldn't have hired like real teenagers. Okay, one thing that's good about the show: the lead guy is great.
Yeah.
The main guy is really good.
He's an open house, right?
Yeah.
I liked open
He's
house.
really good. Really, really good. genuinely can get some emotion out of you with this horrible line,
No.
this horrible dialogue that he's
I
been like
hate-
stuffed with.
Yeah.
Can I say my piece about 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah.
Go for it.
As a person who's like survived suicide attempts, I found it completely offensive, and I found like they were like my little cousin was like knew about like what happened to me, and then she was like, "Oh, did you get the boy in the end?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, stop romanticizing mental illnesses. It's not
so
cool."
bad. And it totally does too.
And like, there's nothing wrong with like making a movie about mental illnesses or like any problem. Like Beautiful Boy, that did a great job at portraying like a problem with somebody in like society. But when you do it to teenagers, like Pretty Little Liars type of way, and it looks so like intriguing and like enticing, and like, oh, you'll like have all these people worry about you. It's stupid and like not okay.
The show is, I read about all that controversy. That was part of the reason I watched the show. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it can't be that. The show is just flagrantly irresponsible about its subject matter. It's incredible
Like
to me.
I particularly didn't watch it because I thought I was gonna get triggered.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, honestly, it was baffling to me how anybody said, okay, this is
Oh, Selena Gomez.
appropriate.
Yeah.
It was fucking Selena Gomez.
This is appropriate and, like, great. Like,
And there's
let's
like a
do
whole bunch of
this.
rape in it, right?
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
there
that's
is.
not okay. I mean, like it's okay to have rape in your movies because it's like a powerful like piece of.
This
life.
was nothing. This was
Yeah.
like, also, I also read the book and it was, oh my god, I'm not even gonna start. They literally like sexed the show up for cable. Like they like
So
Game
wrong.
of Thrones did. Like
Right.
things were more brutal than they were in the book. I was like, what? Who? Okay, this show makes me so mad. But like, who
Okay.
the fuck? Sorry. All right,
Right.
whatever. But
But I mean, you know.
I hate it. Nobody watch it.
Yeah.
Literally nobody watch it. I don't know if it's been renewed for season 3.
Right.
I mean,
just don't.
There are so many better things about mental illness that you can
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
so many.
was-
Fuck 13 Reasons Why. I hate that show.
Something that everyone should watch, though. A series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Have you seen it?
I've seen like the first couple episodes.
Were you a fan? People
Yeah.
are like split.
I wasn't really a big fan of like the books.
Neither was I. I
was
never
just-
read them.
Yeah. Same. I didn't read as a kid.
That's weird.
I
know,
read.
I know.
I didn't read series of
Um,
unfortunate
I
events.
I
TV.
just like I like knew the story too well, and I just like couldn't like force myself to like relive it again.
Okay.
Because I read the books as a kid. And,
Oh,
like,
you did read the books?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like I didn't care to learn about it again.
Oh, I was coming at it completely new.
I was just kind
Yeah,
of bored.
same.
I was just kind of bored.
I was coming at it
Okay, I
completely
feel that.
new.
I mean, it's just so good.
It
Honestly.
really sticks the
I-
landing.
I
It has a
love
nice
an
tone,
ending, too.
though.
Yeah,
Oh, it really
yeah.
does.
It like does its tone.
The
really
writing
well.
is just
It's
so
like slapstick
clever.
tragedy.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yep.
He's great.
He's fucking
Count
amazing.
Olaf.
He's great in that.
Stole my catchphrase.
Later on in the
Fucking great.
Yeah, he says hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like his big. Although the book was written in like 2001, so.
Well, I was born in 1999, so.
Oh my god.
His first words were hello, hello.
I said that the other day.
Popped out of his mother's
Yeah.
vagina saying hello, 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 mother.
That's exactly what happened.
Somebody bring me some milk.
Wow, were you guys there at my birth?
Yeah.
I was the
Even though you're
doctor.
older than me.
Wow. Well
Even
done.
though you're older than me.
Do you guys want to know a fun fact?
Hmm.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Are you
What?
serious?
What are you gonna do?
I'm getting my nose pierced.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
I'm
what-
gonna treat myself with pain.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Guess how old I'm gonna be.
I mean, I was about
19.
You're right. How
Okay.
could you guess?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I just literally, it's 19 or 20. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh my god, that's fantastic.
Cool.
Happy birthday in advance.
I really think birthdays are stupid because I'm like, why should I celebrate something that I didn't have any part of?
Yeah.
But I'm not celebrating my birth. I'm celebrating that I'm still alive.
That's awesome.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. I mean, I never look at it as I'm celebrating my birth. I look at it as I'm celebrating, oh, you know, like a new year,
No, I'm like-
new, like, part of...
I'm like celebrating that like I haven't died yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably how birthdays were celebrated, like, in medieval times.
Yeah.
Like, nobody was like, let's celebrate your birth. They were like, let's celebrate,
But
you know...
congrats on not dying of plague yet.
Yeah, exactly. That we didn't die to the plague or the Inquisitors didn't get us.
There were so many things that could kill you back then.
Oh my god.
A
I think-
mosquito could bite you and you could just die.
Well, if you stare at the sun too long, you're dead.
Who's the one? Was it Dave Chappelle that was like diarrhea was like a death sentence, and the whole day is like you feel it, and you're like, oh, better get my affairs in order, like.
Better get my will and testament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, now you're like, eat a banana, motherfucker. Let's go to the club. I love Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, we were talking about Dave
I
Chappelle earlier.
love Dave Chappelle.
You said what was it? His recent Netflix special?
Equanimity on
Equanimity
Netflix
was like your
is one of my
favorite-
favorite stand-up specials.
Yeah.
Do you know who I don't like?
Who?
Who's like really popular?
Who?
John Mulaney.
Why not?
Interesting.
I like John Mulaney.
Because so this is a little personal, but I don't really care.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine now. That's
Okay,
the story.
right.
That's the moral of the story.
Okay,
That Alexia
okay.
is in good spirits.
Okay, great.
So beginning of the year, Alexia tried to kill herself.
Mm.
Awkward. I know. But while it was I overdosed on pills, which isn't fun. It's not fun. Don't do it. And then I was like, oh shit, I feel like shit. Better distract myself. And I watched John Mulaney to like lift my spirits, and now I can't watch him.
Well, yeah. Okay.
That's my reasoning.
Okay.
And I
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
his voice, like just like I can hear it, and then I think of death.
Don't watch Big Mouth either.
Don't watch.
Is he not in? Is he in Big Mouth?
Yes, don't watch it.
Who is he in Big
It'll
Mouth?
be like surprise right hook. Wait, I shouldn't tell you. He's not in Big Mouth.
Okay, I like Big Mouth.
He's not in it. Just keep watching it.
Okay.
Have you never watched the opening credits and like seen his name?
No,
Okay,
I don't.
just-
I don't
just-
read.
Just keep watching. Just keep watching.
I'm a Gen Z. I don't
Just-
read.
Well, the show's like it's not over, but there'll be another year, so you'll
Yeah, that's why I don't like John Mulaney.
Okay,
Good.
that makes sense.
I do like Aziz Ansari, Master of None. Master of None.
I've never watched Master.
It's
of
really
None.
funny. I really like it. It's like a weird like realistic humor, and his parents are so funny in it. His actual parents are in it, and they just play these offbeat like Indian parents that are just like a little conservative.
Yeah.
And it's just like so funny.
Everybody tells me like Master of None, like you have to get through like the first season, and
Yeah.
isn't that good to get to the good second season. I don't want to watch the whole first season.
Kind of like
That
it's kind of like BoJack. First
Yeah.
season.
the
is
first
kinda-
season of BoJack is good. You just have to get past like the first 5,
Well, it was
No.
okay.
It's kind of like
and it's on purpose.
no, it's kind of like It's Always Sunny, where you have to get used to the humor and like how like terrible their lives are.
Not only that, but BoJack is on purpose like very shallow for the first couple episodes. The rug sweep that this is a real like down to earth show about depression and like what we inherit from our parents.
Yeah.
Will only work if like the first couple episodes are like it's Family Guy again, you know, and then like it's funnier than Family Guy even
It's
at the
so-
beginning.
no, it's
but
so
but
good.
then when they get the rug out, like in the episode where he goes and visits his like friend like dying
Oh, the
of
girl.
cancer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's where you really
What's the guy's name again? Is it Kyle?
which one?
The asexual one.
Todd.
Todd. I like
Todd
relate.
Chavez.
I really relate to Todd of
I
like
love Todd.
like ending up in weird circumstances.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes just like shit happens to me and I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
I love Todd.
Yeah,
The
Todd's.
newest season is so good.
I haven't finished it, so don't tell me anything.
It's so good. It's so good.
I think I'm a mixture of Todd and Mr. Peanut Butter, and like my depression is BoJack,
Todd, Mr. Peanut Butter, and BoJack.
like a sprinkle of BoJack, because I'm not really depressed anymore.
I'm
Which is
like, yeah, there's definitely Todd inside me.
Yeah, I think there's Todd inside of all of us. That's
Yeah.
why he's great.
And there's a bit of Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yeah, you're not as much of Mr. Peanut Butter. I don't know. I feel
There's
like
a fair bit of like Diane too, I think, with me.
I can see that.
so you know how like women always compare themselves to characters of Sex and the City. They're like, oh, you're such a Samantha.
I've never actually watched Sex and the City.
Neither have
yes,
I. But
same.
like they're like, oh, you're like I'm a Carrie or whatever.
Yeah.
My friends and I either do that with New Girl or Girls.
I've never seen. Well, I've seen a few episodes of Girls.
The best episode is Shoshana with not New Girl, Girls. Can we just say that girl, what's her name?
Lena Dunham.
Lena Dunham is annoying.
Yeah, she's
like right.
All right.
Like, but Girls is like a very good show.
Is Shoshana the one where she goes to the guy's apartment? Because that's the one I was reading all about for a long time.
What?
There's some famous playwright whose like apartment she goes to.
Oh no, that's like that's Lena Dunham's character.
Oh, is Shoshana a character?
Shoshana's a
I
character.
thought you were saying it's an episode.
No.
No, but that episode with the apartment is
So,
people love.
I really relate with Shoshana. She's just like a really weird girl, and like she like goes to Japan to like live there, and it's like such a good episode. At the end, there's a great rendition of Life on Mars by David Bowie.
Really?
It's so fucking good, and it's like written by this like weird like Swedish girl. Not written, but it's like sung by some weird Swedish girl, and it has like a weird. It's like kind of got it's like a Bjork accent.
Interesting.
Allison Williams from Girls, also in Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yeah.
Which
The
one is
fun-
that?
Yeah.
She,
Is she the girl from Get Out?
she's in the last
Yeah.
season.
She's good.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good for her for like keeping up with her life.
Yeah. Yeah. She's really good in the last season too.
No, she's solid. I mean, so is just to go back to unfortunate events. I mean, I love Patrick Warburton so much.
Oh, he's so good. He literally he's Lemony Snicket, the narrator.
Oh, okay.
Emperor's New Groove.
He
was Crunk.
Yeah.
He was Crunk?
Yup.
Lemony Snicket. Oh, the
is Lemony
voice.
Snicket.
Oh, wait. I know who he is.
The
I know
guy
who
who
he is.
opens every episode.
Wait.
My name is Lemony Snicket.
My name is Lemony Snicket.
That was horrible. That
Listen,
was horrible.
I'm
That's
not
just
Patrick,
you
that's
a
just
little
me.
deeper.
Listen, I aspire to be the next Patrick Warburton.
Throw your streaming device into a pond.
Yeah.
He says that in the most recent season. Oh, damn. At the very end,
Dude.
his like facial expression at one point.
No spoilers.
Just,
No spoilers, Jesus.
I'm not going to say anything. He just gives one look that just like pierces my heart.
Do you know what? One of the most it's so strange, but like one of the most effective moments I like ever felt in a movie. I was watching Othello.
Okay.
Which one?
The one with Michael Fassbender.
Wait, that was Macbeth.
Yeah, that's Macbeth.
No, that's
Macbeth.
Let me fuck me. That's a great movie.
Macbeth, the new one?
No, with Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard. That's an
yes,
amazing
I saw
movie.
that. I
It's
liked
an
it.
amazing
My
movie.
dad didn't like it, but I did.
But not Michael Fassbender, but the guy from
Lawrence Fishburne?
Lawrence
Yes,
Fishburne.
I do like that.
And
Yeah,
there's a
Lawrence Fishburne.
moment
Kenneth
where
Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh is like, he's like Iago, and he has all these asides. And his first aside, he looks straight into the camera, and he's like, "I am evil, and you are my accomplice." And I was watching it in my AP Lang class, and I was like, junior year, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he's so good in that. He's such a good Iago.
He's such a good Iago.
That's a great movie. That's like one of my favorite like Shakespeare movies that I've
Do you
seen.
think, well, speaking of Shakespeare, do you think Branagh is going to be a good Shakespeare?
I have that movie over spring break.
What's
We should
it's
watch.
called?
All Is True.
All is True. Dude, I'm so excited.
Is it going to be a Shakespeare in Love?
I don't
No,
think so.
it just looks like, you know what it looks like? Remember that one where like Mr. Holmes, where Sherlock Holmes is like the
Yes!
the friendly old man?
It's
Oh,
Mis-
yeah!
It looks like that,
It's
but with
Mr. Holmes, but with
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
That doesn't sound
Wait,
good to
Dude,
me at all.
I love that
Wait,
stuff.
that's Gandalf.
Yeah, Ian McKellen.
Why
He's
did
in
he
it
do
too.
that?
He's in All is True too.
He is?
Yeah, he.
Is he just making a career like?
Who is he? Is he a famous writer too?
Oh, he's Richard. He's probably the other writer.
All is True.
Because Shakespeare had a rival, and that's who he stole.
Ian McKellen plays Earl of Southampton, probably.
Earl of Southampton.
Yeah.
But can I see this?
I love.
Did you guys watch The Favorite?
Yes.
What'd you think about it?
I was a fan. I was not as much of a fan as of his other movies.
What is the other movie?
Have you seen The Lobster?
You don't like The Lobster?
No, I love The Lobster.
Oh.
I didn't like The Favorite as much as The Lobster.
Oh, The Lobster's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And have
you seen the Killing of a
Sacred Deer? It was also better. Like
It's so good.
no, The Favorite was like my least favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Of those three, but it was still good.
He's my favorite because like in like modern art, there's like no representatives from Greece, and like I've got to like
Yorgos.
yeah, I've got to represent man.
He's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
Like the only like my friend and I always joke that the only contribution that the Greeks made were like in the ancient times because like Greece just like has a terrible economy and like it's really in the shithole now.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
Yorgos, whatever his last name is fucking killing it, and I love his movies.
But he's part of a whole contingent of like Greek. Like his like writing partner had some movie. I forgot what it was called.
Really?
Oh my
Tell me
god,
about
it was
this.
called I don't remember. I saw the trailer. I didn't see the movie, but it's
Also,
like a bunch of
Maybe just get a little closer to the mic.
it's a
Just-
bunch of like buff men.
Are we doing
Oh god.
ASMR now?
I hate ASMR.
ASMR. I want you to listen to that later.
It's a bunch of like buff men who get on a boat and just play this game where they just try to like win more points for each other. Again, I think it's a satire of like toxic masculinity and all that. I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer and it was directed by the woman who was his writing partner on The Lobster. So,
Interesting.
you know.
Ooh, somebody commented on my comment on Moodle.
Would you like to read it aloud?
This is my comment.
Okay.
I found the selected stories to be. Oh no, that's hers.
What classes?
Oh, I have. Wait, I don't know. I don't really care. They're really long.
Okay.
Oh, there's multiple people who commented on my thing.
Very popular.
I know. I'm just like so smart. I just know a lot about ghosts.
What class is this?
What class?
Ghosts, Legends, and Monsters of Japan.
The Japanese.
Okay.
How did you get
Very
into
cool.
this
Very
one?
cool.
I mean, I didn't even try because I was told Japanese students just had priority. But like,
I don't know how, but I did, and it's great. I love the class. I'm learning a lot. I don't know that much about Japan or Japanese myths. Like I was reading one today for my class, and this woman, she's like talking to this guy, and she's like, "Hey, can I ride your horse? And he's like, of course you can ride my horse. Like, why not? And then she rides his horse, and then, like, after a couple miles, she gets off and then becomes a fox. And he's like, damn. And then it happens, like, many times after, like, a couple months, and, like, all of these, like, horsemen gather together in the castle, and they're like, we need to catch this fox girl. So they do, and they, like, tie her up, and they bring her to the castle. She's like, oh, shit. And so she becomes a fox again, and then sends the other guy to this, like, sends the guy who captured her to a cremation valley, like a land of cremation, something like that. And then he's like, oh shit. And then this other one, this monk meets this girl, and this girl's like, you're hot. And he's like, thanks. And then she's like, marry me. He's like, I can't, I'm a monk. And so he goes to, and she's like, please. And he's like, fine. So he goes, he says, let me go to the temple and I'll come back and marry you. She's like, cool. And so he goes to the temple, and she waits a couple days, and he doesn't come back. And so she goes to the temple, and she's like, where's my monk? And he's like, the monks are like, he left. And she's like, oh shit. So she goes back home, dies of sadness, and then becomes a giant 40-foot snake and pillages the village.
And the moral is?
And then they're like,
there's no moral to myths.
There's no moral. It's
what's
just,
the moral to the, like, Greek pantheon? Don't have kids? Like, what's the moral?
No, but, like, and then there's one where this, like, lady, something's happening, and, like, somebody's attacking her, and then, like, her handmaidens are like, we got this, and then they just stab themselves in their vaginas and die for her, and I'm like, why do you need to do that?
Stella also described one to me about a lady who's, like, hiding in a cave and won't come out, and then this one woman's like, look at my vagina, and everybody's like, oh my god, it's so pretty, and then the woman comes out of the cave.
And they're so sexual, too, and it's like the West is so prudish, and, like, I mean, like, and they're like, oh, kids need to learn about sex. I mean, granted, if I was a kid and I was, told that story, I'd be like, what's a vagina?
Yeah.
And then my parents would be like, oh. So it's really interesting.
That sounds awesome.
It's inspiring my
Sounds
screenwriting
like a great
a lot.
class. Sounds like a great class. Damn it. What does it qualify for? History or?
It's just like a Japanese class.
Oh.
Language?
It's just like a Japanese class. I swear to God. It's just like a special topics. Like it does none of my requirements, but I'm really happy to be taking it.
No, yeah, you want to do that.
Fun class.
I wish I had my backpack on me because I would show you all these frog sketches I drew.
Oh, yeah?
For your script?
Yeah.
Very cool.
There's just one that's just, like, super awkward, and I'm like, that's my frog. I was thinking my main character would be, like, a Woody Allen type.
Okay.
He's, like, a little neurotic.
Yeah, does he marry his frog daughter?
No, he does not marry his frog daughter. I told Sherman specifically without the pedophileness.
Yeah. Marries his tadpole.
Oh, my God.
It's like not even a frog yet.
Uh-oh, dude, we're gonna get denounced by Woody Allen. The podcast will never air.
Dang it.
I'm sorry, Woody Allen. I love Manhattan.
I'm not. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think Manhattan is so... I just can't
I also tried to wear vests a lot after seeing Annie Hall. I was like, I want to be Annie Hall. I want to wear vests.
Yeah.
Manhattan is such an icky movie to me. I can't get into it.
I couldn't pull off the vest.
I'm a personal fan of Midnight in Paris.
Oh, I like Midnight in Paris.
Midnight in Paris is good. Maybe because it doesn't have Woody Allen in it, I can sort of block out the ickiness.
It's also so romantic.
It is. And Corey Stoll is Hemingway.
Yeah, Corey Stoll is really good in that.
One scene in the cab where he's, like, telling Owen Wilson his time, like, in war.
Yeah.
It's just so mesmerizing.
No, I like whoever played Stein.
Gertrude Stein?
Who's that? That lady.
I got it.
She does so many things.
What is it, 115? Oh, I shouldn't say
You really want to say my passcode to my
Beep.
phone?
It's not 115.
Here, let me unlock it for you.
Oh, 9999.
Oh my god.
What was that? Bra-da-da.
Oh, what's Blue Jasmine? That was also great.
I like Blue Jasmine.
Yeah. I also...
Kathy Bates. I love Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates in American Horror Story.
Oh, she's so good. Although I haven't watched, like, the recent seasons.
No.
But the old seasons are.
What's her face? The lady who... I know her name. The lady who plays, like, the neighbor in the first one.
Oh, Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange. She was the original, like, damsel in distress in King Kong.
Yeah. Well, no, the original damsel in distress in King Kong was in the 1930s. She was in the 1970s King Kong. Ow!
That's kind of a long time ago.
Still long, but can we all agree that she's, like, a very beautiful old lady?
Yeah.
Like, I'd fuck Jessica Lange. As, like, an old person. Like, I wouldn't fuck many old people, but I'd fuck Jessica Lange.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah.
And, like, probably Hugh Grant. Just because
Oh, Hugh Grant is sexy.
He's so sexy.
Yeah. Hugh Grant is, like, buttery, smooth.
He's so buttery.
Yeah.
He's such a gentleman. But he's also a dick. He's a dick in real life, but
Is he?
Yeah, but he plays such an English gent.
Yeah, he is an English gent.
Have you guys seen Maurice?
I don't even know what Maurice is.
Maurice is a book written by Ian Forster. I really like Ian Forster. He's done A Passage to India and A Room with a View.
Yeah.
I've heard of both of those.
Anyway, Maurice is like an Edwardian tale of like two gay lovers who meet at Oxford, and what's his face? Hugh Grant plays one of the gay lovers, and it's really sad because like they basically like renounce their sexuality to like be part of society. So that's sad. But it's really funny because I've seen like interviews afterwards, and Hugh Grant's just like, yeah, it like wasn't very cool to kiss men in the 80s, but we did, and that happened. It's not the best movie. It's kind of long and like a little stretched out, but
worth a watch.
Yeah.
I just like gay movies.
Fair enough.
Have you seen The Handmaiden?
Is that? No, I haven't actually.
Do you know about it?
Is that the Japanese one?
Korean.
Sorry. I know about it, but I
still love
Stella.
that
Me, I love it too. That's like what we bonded over when we talked over the summer.
I'll add it to my list.
We're gonna try to like show it to as many people as possible
Okay.
here, so you need to come.
Thank you. I will do that.
It's oh my god, Grant, you have to see it. It's it's
I-
so good.
listen, I'll be
one
there. I'll
one
be
part is gonna make you blush, but apart from that, you'll get like really
Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
It's really good, Grant.
Hey Grant, have you seen Blue is the Warmest Color?
I saw Blue is the Warmest Color.
That sounds really familiar.
It's like honestly the movie's like a little bit pervy.
It's gay porn.
Okay.
It's lesbian porn.
Okay.
For like, there's literally a half-hour sex scene in
Yeah.
it. It's really,
But it's a really
pervy.
pretty story.
The rest of it is
It's
great.
such a good story.
But like, you know,
the sex scene is so intimate.
Yeah, but it's like also so. Apparently, it's super like, not even not accurate. Just like not. Like I think people agree that like it's a good movie, but that scene is like kind of in poor taste. Like, why is it 30 minutes?
Or like.
Like people talk about the male gaze, like that is the male gaze. Like why is it 30 minutes long?
Or female gaze.
It's
They're gay females.
No, it's a guy director.
No, true.
I wouldn't say it was the male gaze if a guy directed it.
I mean, like...
if a woman directed it.
I mean, like, that'd be awesome if a woman directed it.
Still good.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. It's so long.
It is a really long movie.
Yeah, I mean, half hour of it is a sex scene, so it's 2.5 hours. It's 3 hours. You should put it in your parents' Netflix queue.
Please do.
I'll be sure to do that.
I told my parents I watched it. They were like, "What?" Like
my parents wouldn't know what that is. My parents wouldn't.
My mom knew what it was.
My mom was like, when Orange is the New Black was like a big deal.
Yeah.
She was like, "Should I watch this movie?" And my mom's like a big homophobe, right?
Okay.
And I was like, "Sure, right?" I thought it was gonna be funny. So she puts it on. Like the first scene is like literally two girls kissing in a shower, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you have seen this?" And I was like, "What?" In like 9th grade, like watching like basically like gay erotica on your poster or your drawing.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Did you draw that?
Yeah, this was. I mean, hang on.
Oh, you made it worse.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'll put this back up later.
What is it?
Okay, so this is. Let me get back to the mic, so the audio picks up.
But they won't see it. Why are you holding it in front of
Explain
them?
So everyone listening, look at this fantastic piece of artwork. This was made as our Isaac. Would you please stop nuzzling? Stop nuzzling the art. Okay. Well,
This art is not to be nuzzled.
this art was not made.
It's
to
not
be
art if it's not meant to be nuzzled.
Yeah, that's true. I nuzzled the Mona Lisa and was thrown out of the Louvre.
Well,
That's not true, but it's something I've always
I stole a
wanted to
piece
do.
of marble from the Acropolis once.
What?
I was like 6.
Wait,
I still have it.
If any like Greek security guards are
Oh yeah, I
listening-
could get like into federal
that's
prison.
a large part of the Joltavold fan base. Greek security guards.
Wait, you could actually go to actual jail for
like
that.
Greek,
Oh my
like
god.
Greek prison. Like it's like vandalizing a national monument.
Oh my god.
Well-
why would you confess to that on a hot mic?
I've been caught red-handed.
Yeah, so this was made during Drawing One last semester, taught
Yeah.
by Noah Fisher. Great dude.
The coolest of dudes.
The dopest
The
dude.
dope.
He's pretty
dopest
dope.
dude.
He's pretty dope. But this piece was made as our final project. We had to take something literary and illustrate it, give it a
Can
visual.
I guess the book?
Oh, if I could.
Do I know the book?
If I could do art.
It's not a book.
If I
Damn.
could do art. Oh my god, that would have been the best assignment.
Listen, if
ever.
you want to do art, you should take Noah Fisher's
I
Drawing
can't
One
draw.
class.
I wish I could. You can draw.
That's
You
why
are
you
taking-
want to
I
take.
can't draw.
Listen, that's all the reason you need to take the class.
I got a
can't draw.
3 on the AP art exam. Like I'm not really into art anymore.
Really? No, you should. It's great, honestly. I'm in Sculpture 1 right now with Fisher again.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Okay, so what's
Okay, so this is based off a poem by Emily Dickinson.
Oh,
right?
so funeral.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah, the poem's called "I Felt a Funeral in My Brain," although that wasn't the original title because Dickinson never gave any of her works.
Yeah, it was like her brother's.
She's numbered them, pretty much.
But her brother's all. That's just the first line, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's most of the titles of her book.
I guess.
Is the first line.
But like, she just gave them numbers. I think this is like.
That's because she didn't want to publish them, and then when she died, her brothers did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Dick move.
Dickinson move.
Ooh.
Oh. But yeah, so.
Did you see that movie where the lady was playing Emily Dickinson?
No.
Okay.
Have you seen it? Okay.
It exists. It got
Well,
good reviews.
Is it worth a watch?
Do you know what one of my favorite movies are?
Mm.
Is whatever. It's terrible, and the only reason I like it is because of like the subject matter. It's like not the best movie. So it has Hugh Grant in it. It's called Impromptu.
Impromptu.
And it's about the affair of Chopin and George Sand.
Okay.
And Hugh Grant does this terrible Austrian accent, and it's so bad.
Has Hugh Grant just made a career of playing gay dudes?
Oh no, George Sand was a woman who wrote under the pseudonym of George Sand.
I didn't know that.
And
I actually didn't know that.
And while they were together, they both created like the most magnificent art of their like careers.
That's amazing.
Huh.
And it's like
Is it a bad movie?
it's like not the best movie, but I just like George Sand and
Impromptu.
and they have like great they have Chopin music in it, and Chopin's my favorite composer.
There is a real joy to watching actors do just horrific accents.
Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins.
Hang on.
Shia LaBeouf in the Nymphomaniac movies tries to do British.
Shia LaBeouf in the Nymphomania movies. Also, the guy from the old man that she's telling the story to.
Stellan Skarsgård?
Yeah. The fact that he's also in fucking, like, Mamma Mia.
Oh, he's in a million
like,
things.
what the fuck is Stellan Skarsgård
He just works to work. He's in Thor.
Yeah, he's in Thor. Like, not even the good Thor. He's in the first Thor.
Yeah.
Directed by Kenneth Branagh.
He works to work.
Did Kenneth Branagh direct Thor?
The first one, yeah.
No wonder it sucked.
Oh my god. Dude.
Kenneth Branagh is not a good director.
No, did you see Murder on the Orient Express?
It was terrible.
Oh my god, it was so boring. I was like sleeping.
Also,
Also, it's not detective work if you knew about all the shit beforehand.
But guys,
He's not a good detective. He just read the newspaper and happened to recognize Johnny Depp.
Hercule Poirot is one of the best detectives. Like, Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot is like, it's better than Sherlock Holmes. I'm saying it.
Not in the movie. I've never.
Have you seen the OG?
like
Murder
the
on
TV series.
Oh, with Albert Finney? No.
No, the 60s one.
No. I've never seen it.
It's really good.
Albert Finney. It's the guy who plays the old man in Skyfall.
Oh.
Remember the caretaker of the house? He's like, moved to Idaho.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
How do we get on? Oh, the Nymphomaniac movies.
Yes.
That'll make you blush.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, would it?
Yeah.
Is it worth
All
a
of
watch?
Lars von Trier's filmography would make you blush.
Who did Love?
Gaspar Noé.
That'd make you blush.
Love was not amazing, I thought.
I thought it was just too. I thought it relied too much on the sex.
Yeah, what's the point? Like, okay, like sure, there's novelty and like. Have you seen Enter the Void?
No.
Or Irreversible?
Nope.
I can't really recommend either.
Okay. I won't watch them.
They're good, but I mean, Irreversible especially is like horrifically traumatic. Like it's so bad.
Just like graphic, or
it's so graphic.
Do you know what my worst and best discovery really? So one of my favorite movies of all time is Alien, right?
Yeah. Love Alien.
Alien and Aliens, both masterpieces in their own right.
Alien is so good.
Alien
like
is better.
Alien more.
Alien
I'm
is better
partial
than
to
Aliens.
Alien. Yeah.
Alien is better than Aliens. I will say it.
Prometheus is bad.
Don't talk about them. I slap you. But H.R. Geiger, the guy who invented the xenomorph, all of his art is just alien porn.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like-
the xenomorph is supposed to be like a penis and a vagina.
It's
Oh,
like
really?
It's like to represent birth and death. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but like
interesting.
all of his art. So he died when I was like a sophomore, and so we all
He died that recently?
yeah,
I thought
really.
he died a long time
No,
ago.
no, he's been alive for a while. But we did like a H.R. Geiger like research thing in art class, and like literally it's like xenomorph hands like in a girl's butt.
Oh.
Like that's.
I almost bought a coffee table book of his stuff. It was just expensive because some of his shit just looks amazing.
Oh no, it's like the biomechanicalness of it is incredible, but the majority of it is porn.
Yeah, that's true actually.
It's like.
But yeah, even the alien itself is pornographic.
I mean, it's pretty like penile.
The Alien franchise has always been about like
Life and death.
life, death, sex,
But
abortion, birth.
But they
like,
tried too hard at the new ones.
Well, yeah. Now it's just like, you know how this project has always kind of been about like motherhood and like abortion and birth. Let's just like have like an abortion like in the movie.
But just like the effects, like I was talking to somebody about Alien. They were like, oh, but like when the xenomorph is revealed, it's just a guy in a suit. I'm like, yeah, it's a guy in a suit that looks like a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Like that's the best part.
Also,
of it.
the reveal isn't even like the thing coming up close to her is like the still scary.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. I watched that when I was 8.
Oh my god. I watched it when I was like 15.
That's why I had my
19.
parents thought I was like a fucking sociopath.
Have you seen The Thing?
Yeah.
John Carpenter's
of course.
The Thing. I love The Thing.
It's so good. It's
The
like,
Thing is the best like Lovecraft movie adaptation of all time. That doesn't even adapt anything of his. It just gets the tone.
I think I also like I love practical effects.
Yeah, of course.
Werewolf in London.
How did they
American
do it? I
It's
don't
so
understand how
good.
they do it.
Yeah.
You know, you met
I
his
wish-
son. And...
Oh.
Do you know they're making a remake of
Yes, they
The
are.
Dark Crystal?
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
And they're using like OG puppets, and I'm so excited because
Interesting.
Jim Henson's like The Labyrinth is a classic, and The Dark Crystal is a classic, and what else did he do? Like Muppets great, but like his weird movies.
Yoda.
No, but his like The Labyrinth and Dark Crystal are so fucking creative.
Yep.
And it's like raw creativity, like unwarranted, like new creatures that we haven't seen before.
I miss puppets.
But puppets, like honestly, like when Sherman was asking me like how I was gonna make my film, I was thinking like puppets, like puppet frogs, like that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's a great guiding philosophy. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
I do miss like puppets so much, like
Yeah.
puppets in movies,
Like Puppet Yoda, Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, the new
Like
Star Wars movies are cool because they have puppets in them, like.
We know it's a puppet, like you don't like, but it's fun that it's a puppet.
We
Yeah,
want it to be puppets.
Yeah, we
want
want
that.
And puppets don't like because like there's a reason Labyrinth looks like way better than like a movie like Underworld or something like that, which was like early 2000s
because puppets
like
are
CGI.
fucking whimsical.
And they'll never, and because they already look
Fake.
dated in a way, they will never become truly dated. Like that doesn't make sense. There's a better way to.
No.
There's a reason Jurassic Park still looks like Jurassic Park, and the
Yeah.
reason Jurassic World will look like a PS2 game in 2 years.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park is a fucking like it's a masterpiece.
It's the best. I like Jurassic Park more than any Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
Really?
I
Oh my
went.
God,
I went
yeah.
to Martha's Vineyard and I did a tour of like the
They filmed it
Jaws
in- oh, it is. Yeah.
of the Jaws like shoots,
Yeah.
and that was really fun. I got into Jaws for a minute.
Hey.
And Jaws is a great movie. It's like
I like Jurassic Park more than Jaws.
Oh yeah, but like Jurassic Park is better than Jaws.
Yeah. it
Jaws is just like a fun movie. It's a blockbuster. You know, it's like the OG blockbuster.
Jurassic Park is so good. Like it's a blockbuster, but it also has like genuine philosophical quandary in it.
That and like I do love E.T. Like
I was never an ET kid.
I-
was not a big
I
fan.
Never
love-
seen it.
my
You've
brother
never seen ET?
my brother had like
There's
a
a, there's a
little
lot of nuts.
You're not missing too much.
E.T.
Sorry. I'm not a huge fan, but
I watched
whatever.
I watched the audition tapes for like all the people because we had like a special VHS of it. Like
For the people playing ET.
no, for like the people
Oh,
in
for
the
the
movie
kid, okay.
and the kids and the kid that's like this kid just like is like, oh hi, my name is Timmy and I'm gonna read for Timmy, and then and then he starts fucking bawling. He's like, don't kill my alien, and everyone's just like blown away because this kid is just like so passionate about this fake alien. Aliens are real, but
Well, yeah, of course.
ET
aliens
is
are
fake.
real.
what do you think? What do you think, Grant?
ET is
On
canon.
ET?
in
I've never
Star
seen it.
Wars.
No, on. Oh really? Oh yeah, it is. The
Because
ETs
there's
are
the
real.
scene of the ETs.
Yeah. And, like the prequels.
Yeah.
Aw, that's fun.
Oh my god.
But I will say that Steven Spielberg kind of just slaps his name on shit now.
Oh my god. Ready Player One is the worst movie I've seen.
I haven't seen it. I
in so
refuse to
long.
see it.
It's
Have you read the book?
No.
Okay. It's kind of fun.
and no, the book is bad too.
It's
but
well.
Ready Player One is. Oh my god. It's like 2.5 hours of just
CGI madness.
Just CGI madness and just
CGI madness. Oh yeah.
infuriating. Oh, I hate Ready Player
What
One.
about that new movie coming out? I think it was based off a manga that they were like.
Alita Battle Angel?
Yeah.
Oh,
with the
brother.
eyes.
That's
with the eyes.
terrifying.
It's the
Honestly,
what's
I
it called?
kind of dig it.
Uncanny Valley. Yeah.
It looks horrible, but somehow it
It's
looking
just-
horrible
I mean,
makes it look sort of
It's
fun.
just gonna be
I love Christoph Waltz.
Oh, I
so,
love Christoph Waltz.
You know,
The eyes are... somehow the eyes have become charming, and now I'm excited to see the movie.
I think it's gonna be like another Ghost in the Shell.
Well.
Oh, I don't think so. Robert Rodriguez is a better director than whoever the hell directed Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
I love Robert Rodriguez. You know, to make his first movie, he like let people do experiments on his blood and like pay him in increments of like $200 so he can make the movie. He made his first movie for nothing, like literally nothing, like $1,000.
Mariachi.
Yeah, Mariachi. And Sin City is so good.
Sin City is pretty.
That's
good.
his best movie. Like
Yeah.
Sin City, he did Sin City. He did Planet Terror, which is like one half of like the Grindhouse thing he did with Quentin Tarantino.
Oh,
You would like Planet Terror. It's
Okay.
like super like fun, self-aware, like disgusting, gory
Nice.
horror. But the gore, like it's self-aware, but it's done by Greg Nicotero, who you know, like he did all the gore for Evil Dead. He did like Walking Dead. Like,
that's
he's
so
he's
fun.
the zombie guy.
That's so fun.
Best move Walking Dead ever made was to hire him as like their like producing director, because like he directs that because he knows zombies better than anybody, and that show's terrible. But
No love for Spy Kids 3. Game over.
that he also did the Spy Kids movies. But
Spy Kids has such a special place
Yeah.
in my heart.
The first one is a great movie.
Antonio
Banderas.
Banderas is
yeah.
like.
Have you seen Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down?
No, I haven't. I don't.
I watched it super recently.
Okay, Spy Kids 3 is the worst one of the Spy Kids, obviously.
Wasn't there a
How
4 one?
dare you?
Wasn't there 4?
No, he's like, I didn't get your email, and then,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
like and that.
And okay, Robert Rodriguez has directed all 4 Spy Kids movies and Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl also has a special place in my
He
heart.
did Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and he did Sin City. Like,
That's
same
amazing.
guy.
What range?
And now he's doing Alita Battle Angel.
Dude.
What a man's.
What else did he? I mean, he did that whole mariachi like trilogy.
Oh, there's a trilogy.
He did
Mariachi
Machete.
movies.
Oh,
have you
I
seen
lo- I
Machete?
have
I
seen Machete.
love Machete.
Machete's a good movie.
And Machete Kills, which is awful, but I like it.
Machete's also in Spy Kids. He's
Yeah,
the
he
uncle.
is.
He's the
Yeah.
uncle.
Yep.
There's like a Robert Rodriguez like cinematic universe. I think he's also in one of the mariachi movies.
Oh.
Machete.
Oh.
I love
Yeah.
Danny Trejo. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
I saw him. I met him.
You met him?
Yes.
Is he
I went
cool?
to Grindhouse. I went to the screening of the
Yeah,
double
yeah,
feature,
yeah.
and he came up to introduce the movie.
That's awesome. Was that at
New Beverly Cinema.
That's
Quentin Tarantino owns a movie theater
Is
like 10
Tarantino's
minutes from
theater.
my house.
Yeah.
So I like go there, and they show. You would love it. They show like old like B horror movies.
Oh, I love B-horror
on
movies.
35mm print for
I
like
have-
$8.
I have
It's amazing.
I got a Super 8 for Christmas, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
cool.
film. That's how I'm gonna do my movies.
How many
That's awesome.
like David Cronenberg movies have you seen?
I haven't seen. I saw The Fly.
His just stuff is like so like up here. Like watch
I know.
like Shivers, I think is what it's called. His first movie. It's like a creepy slug thing that's like transmitted through sex.
That's so
it's like
fun.
so it's like an apartment building where everybody's fucking each other, so it just spreads through the whole like building.
Oh man.
The Brood is amazing, like about like demon children. Scanners has one of the most famous head explosions of all time. That's like practical, like well, not really practical, but
Right.
But yeah.
it's like a practical effect. Videodrome is about
I
like
haven't seen any.
is about like
I've
somebody
only
who gets
seen The Fly.
Videodrome. Somebody gets like sucked into a snuff film. Like his movies are so.
I know, they're so
good.
Cronenberg is like. Have you seen the Rick and Morty episode where they like all become Cronenberg animals?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then he just switched completely for the second half of his career and made like Eastern Promises, which is like an amazing gangster movie. A History of Violence, which is like a graphic novel adaptation. He made a movie about Sigmund Freud, like out of the nowhere, A Dangerous Method.
Good for him.
It's so good. He's such a good director. Oh my god, I love him. Maps to the Stars was really good.
Wait, like a Sigmund Freud biopic?
Yeah.
Really?
Viggo Mortensen plays Sigmund Freud.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not like Green Book. Like it's really weird and like sexual because
and
it's David
Cron- and
Cronenberg.
it's David Cronenberg.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a straightforward biopic. It's going to be like a weird sexual odyssey that just happens to be about Sigmund Freud.
Do you know what I was like kind of upset about last year?
What?
That Shape of Water one.
You didn't like Shape of Water?
I want to Get Out to win.
Yeah,
that was
I
my
wanted-
favorite movie last year.
I want to Get Out to win.
I mean, I'm glad Del Toro got his Oscar finally.
No.
So
He should have gotten an Oscar for Pan's Labyrinth.
He should have gotten an Oscar for
yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth, Chronos, Devil's Backbone, any of his old like.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Hellboy 2, the golden.
I like
Age.
Hellboy.
Hellboy 1 is good.
I like Hellboy too.
I love Hellboy.
I like both of them.
Shout out to Ron Perlman.
They're making-
Ron Perlman, if you're listening.
Oh my
Please
god, did
come
you
on
see
my
that
show.
trailer for that new
They're
one?
making a new
That
one.
does not. No. Listen, that song's in my running playlist.
Dude, the
Why?
girl from American Honey is in it. It's like, oh my
Oh,
god.
really?
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, look what happens when you get like commercialized.
Wait, she's also
like,
in another movie that I watched.
The Miseducation of Cameron Post.
Yes, it's terrible.
Oh, is it? People
I
like
did-
it.
I didn't like it.
I didn't see it.
I thought it was just like another. Have you seen like But I'm a Cheerleader? Have you seen that movie?
What is But I'm a Cheerleader?
It's like from
You're
the
gonna have to
nine-
cut so much. This is gonna be like a 2-hour.
Yeah.
It's from the 90s. It's like girl. It's a movie about a lesbian that gets sent to a gay conversion camp, but that the gay conversion camp, like all the gay people just be gay together. all the counselors and stuff are gay, and like they're just like be gay together. Like that's what they do. That's just I don't know. It didn't tickle my fancy.
Yeah. Well, she's a good actor.
She
like,
is
She deserved an Oscar nomination for American Honey.
Oh, she
She's
definitely did.
incredible.
She's a great actor.
But it sucks that she's in this now. But
I mean,
she made money. She got a paycheck.
Good for her.
good. That's
We
Like
all
good
need
for
money
her.
to live.
Yeah.
She's gonna put bread on the table.
Yeah.
Speaking about bread, I'm getting a bagel at 10
A bagel?
What, from who and where?
from Wigan because if nobody eats my bagel, I get it for free.
What?
Wait, what?
How did that happen?
Because they
Did you ask Katie to reserve you a bagel?
No, because they had bagels left over and they never had bagels left over.
Interesting.
And I said, "Hey, Emily, who's on duty now, can I have that bagel if nobody buys it at the end of the day?" She was like, "Yeah, we just throw them away anyway." I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna eat that bagel."
Awesome.
What kind of bagel?
It's a honey wheat.
Honey wheat bagel.
Honey wheat.
Very good.
I don't know. It's been a long show.
It actually has. I'm surprised. We were just gonna go for 25 minutes.
Yeah, we went for like an hour and a half.
This is a great episode, though, man.
I guess the moral is like watch Blue Planet 2 and watch David Cronenberg's movies.
And watch
And
Spy Kids 3, Game Over.
Oh please! And Spy Kids 4, like the Race Through Time or whatever that one is.
And don't watch Bohemian Rhapsody or Green Book, and instead watch Hereditary and Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah.
And
That's-
that's like a good message.
That's
to
a
end
good
on.
message.
Good way to end? Okay. All right. I think we'll end probably here. I'm
All
going
right.
to go hit the pause button. I'm probably going to cut this stuff.
Goodbye.
Please
No.
cut.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.